find this a really useful way to not burn your meat. If you load it up full of ashes or charcoal and then just step back, it'll kick it out and it won't burn it. So then you're actually, the ground time I think is 2 minutes before it decays on the ground, but since it'll keep popping into the pile, you can extend it because it'll keep adding to the stack. So I like to do it this way so I don't have to. I was constantly burning meat because I'm always doing all kinds of crazy stuff. As you can see, this is just my bedroom. I joined a server of my friend Pico Mouse, and there is no PvP at the moment. We're talking about she's talking about maybe zoning off one part of the islands down below to make it a PvP zone. For the most part, we just hang out, hunt, gather, build, and I'll give you a little tour of this really cool hotel that she has where all the friends are allowed to stay at. Or you can choose to go and build your own house throughout the world, but with Rust still being an alpha and them wiping the servers and whatnot, I don't know, I don't see the point in building. Sorry about that, the real life calls, as normal. How much meat's left to cook? We'll give it a minute. I still got 4. I need it. Oh, let me unload this stuff here. Oh, what the heck? It burned. Did they fix it? Oh, it's burning my stuff. I was just doing this yesterday and it wasn't burning anything. I wonder why it's burning now. Oh, I was burning myself. Let's try it that way. Yeah, I was doing this all day yesterday, and I happened to notice it because I was overfull. I was cooking 2 stacks of different types of meat at the same time. Yeah, no, it's burning it now. Maybe it was a glitch just happening yesterday. That really upsets me because now I gotta watch what I cook. It's so boring to stand here and watch this. Well, the hell with all that. I'll do this later. That really makes me mad now. There's a few mods on this server. As you can tell. This is, like I said though, she's really cool. She built this in, and she gives everybody a sleeping bag and whatnot to start out with, and a couple gear. You know, you get like your little basic spear and arrow. I think spear, hammer, mallet, and blueprint, and some water to start your build. And there's plenty of rooms, like, you know, she just, and you don't have to live in the inn. You can go build elsewhere, like I said. I just chose it was nicer to, it's more convenient to stay there instead of building and having to start over if it does the wipe of the world. Got him. I need that fat. Need me some fat. Where'd he go? And all this stuff is open for all, you know, for everybody to use. Like I said, right now though, there is no PvP. They were talking about taking that lower section down here in the south, the little island, and secluding that off into a PvP zone, which I think will be cool later. This is Pico's little boat she was building today when I was on some morning. Cracks me up. The server also has starter kits. You're allowed one time per join, I believe it is. There's a backslash warp to town. You can only use that 5 times a day, I believe it is. There's a jail. Like I said, it's a nice group of people to play with. I think it'll get a little bit more interesting when they get the PvP zone finished. It'll probably pick up more, because, you know, a lot of people, they don't want, when you think of Rust, they just solely think of PvP. I apologize, my kids, they're demons. 4 of them, school just let out, they come home, act like they just did a whole bunch of cocaine and run around through the whole damn house, beating the hell out of each other. It's a never-ending struggle, every day. Trying to find some animals to hunt. Which I've noticed that they just on every Rust server I've played on, the animals are weird. They can't find them, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're right there on top of you. I don't know. I actually haven't played Rust. I've had it in my library for a year, and never played it. I actually been playing. You know, I play a lot of Ark. I do like Ark. I actually, if I had to compare Ark to Rust, I would definitely go with Ark over Rust. Um, it's, to me, hell, I believe Ark hasn't been out as long. It may still be an alpha as well, but to me, it seems that more has been done in the alpha time compared to what I've noticed through the Rust and the patches that Rust has had. Um, Not to mention the fact that, in Ark you get to tame a dinosaur to do all the work for you instead of me out here manually picking up these rocks or manually chopping down trees. I could use a dino to do it. So if I had to choose which money I was going to spend on, I would probably go with Ark. Uh, why am I playing Rust? Well, basically it's because I've been playing this shit out of Ark, and I just needed a break and wanted to try something else. And I seen a post from Pico asking for looking if any of her friends played it and didn't mind playing on a non-PvP server, and I figured, well, that'd be perfect because I don't know how to play this game, so I could come over here and learn how to play the game, hang out with some friends, and see if I can get that bad boy. All right. So, but I mean, it's not a bad game. I give it, I like it, but I wish there was more to it already. And there's no vehicles, there's no tameable creatures, and basically it's just PvP. And if you don't do the PvP, it does get a little tedious because I just started maybe 2-3 weeks ago playing this game. I am already a level 21 from running around gathering, crafting, and whatnot. I do like the way that system works. The leveling up, every action gives you something and whatnot. But like I said, it is tedious. But what game lately isn't tedious? Obviously they got to come up with some kind of mechanics to keep you in it, keep you playing it, getting you driving longer and further to the next thing. But I at least they could add some more animals. All there is what there's deer, bear, and boar, chickens. I don't even know if there's rabbits. I don't think I've ever seen a rabbit, but I've seen chickens, bears, boar. The damn bears kill me all the damn time. And and the horses, don't forget the horses. But they glitch, like, I don't know. I'll be noticing, they just run through the walls, run through the buildings, run through the mountains. And it's like really fucking annoying. What the hell is this? Somebody was busy. Fucking crazy. But like I said, overall, I like it. It's a nice game. Just still some tweaks. Hopefully, they'll bring them in. Sad. I'm not a real big fan of these alpha games, but it's sad that just everything is going to this way. You used to get into alpha for free. Now it's all pay to get in, and you're putting in a big risk because, like, is the game ever gonna get finished? You don't know. Hell, the developers don't even know if they're gonna finish it. Sure, they want to, but everything could come up. Lawsuits, bad decisions with the marketing money. I can't remember. Well, who was that? That one team that they had all kinds of funds and everything, and they ended up blowing it on cocaine and hookers or something. It was on EA Games or PC Gamer. So hey, you always got to worry about that. Is all the developers gonna go buy cocaine and hookers? Who knows? But even if they don't finish it for what this game is right now, it's still enjoyable. It's got the PvP faction part of it you can do. It's got the creative building part where, well, not really creative. Like, to an admin standpoint, you could be creative and build all you want. But, you still get to... The building mechanics is pretty decent. The crafting is alright. I like that. It's got its mining and... Like I said, overall, it's not a bad game. So, I don't really have much more to talk about because we don't have a lot going on. We're still building. I guess they just did a wipe on the worlds yesterday or the day before. So we're re-putting back the server together again. Well, mostly she is. Her and her team, her brother, and I don't know if it's her fiance or just boyfriend, but either way, they're the ones doing all the work. I just follow them around, do my own thing, check on them, see if I can help anyway, and then go back to just doing my own thing. Uh, Now, the server's not public. I think it's publicly listed, but you can't join it unless you're a friend of the Steam group. Now, I'm not saying that she won't let you in or not. Maybe if you find the Steam group, here, let me pull this up. Twist block, I believe that's what it is even in Steam. If you look it up, you could, message and say, hey, I would like to be a part of it. Like I said, you may get denied, you may not. For any newcomer that's new to the game of Rust, I would recommend joining this server or a server like this, where you don't have to worry about getting killed every 5 seconds while you're still trying to figure out the game. Which that's one of the main reasons I come here, for one, not only Pico's a friend, but I don't know how to play the game, so this was like a great opportunity for me to learn how to do it. You get to see how everything works and what I got to do. So as long as you don't want to end up killing everybody and don't want to destroy people's buildings and stuff, I'm pretty sure she'd give you a chance, because why turn away a player that wants to learn and have a good time with other people? You can always just send a message and a request and see what happens. I don't even know where they're at. There's 7 other people on here. They must all be doing their own thing inside their own buildings. Wonder if she's in her room. And then, like I said, these are the community chests. These are all for new people. Well, they're for anybody, really. I try to, a lot of us, when we go out foraging and whatnot, we come back with stuff that we don't really care for or need, so we just drop it off in this box and give it to whoever needs it. There's clothes, food, building supplies, and then, like I said, there's everything here to start and keep you safe. Keep you safe. Water, research table, repair bench. And like I said, there's plenty of rooms. I think there's a total of 11 actives right now. I think. I wonder if she's home. She must be out building somewhere else. But like I said, yeah, that pretty much sums up my Rust experience. Go in here and check on my things for the and probably log out for a bit. This is all I do. I jump on, I keep crafting stuff, making some metal shards, and then I back out, go play some other stuff, and come back in and check on it. Which, that aspect of it I like. It's really nice. All this stuff continues to craft and burn away, whatever, while I'm doing other things. But man, that cooking thing really bugs me. All day yesterday I had it working. Really bugs me. Really bugs me. Oh, I got a phone call. Oh, that's the wife. So I got a bill off here. I'm gonna cut this video short, and any questions, comments, just leave them in the title. Like I said, if you're thinking about getting Rust, it's worth it. It's only a couple bucks. Throw it at it. What it has, I like. Thank you. Have a good day.